Oh, okay, we finally got it started. Well, first off, how's it going, folks? How's it going? You already know the waves, and you for sure already know the vibes. It is Zachariah White, a.k.a. Big Daddy Drip, back at it like it's nothing with this drip and the sauce, cause I am the boss. I am back, man. We are here. Happy Tuesday to every single one of you, ladies and gentlemen. And before I even get into anything else, all right, I know that sometimes, I start off a lot. I do. Okay, let me get my words together. I do a number of different types of videos. You know, the gameplays, the podcast, like a whole bunch of stuff. All right. Well, and it's a good thing that I mentioned the podcast, because this is another episode of the Royal High Table. Alright? So, of course, it's been a little bit of time. Actually, I think the last time that we did an episode was, what was it? It was just this past Thanksgiving break. Alright? Call that the Thanksgiving special, y'all. But yeah, no. We're here. I'm going to try to do my best to be more consistent when it comes to the podcast grind and shine, man. Alright? But I do happen to have a little bit of something for you guys. Alright, so for this particular occasion, I do have how should I say this? Like, for any of you guys who haven't, like, tuned into an episode of the Royal High Table yet, because I'm going to try to get this out on more platforms. I'm trying to really get this out all over the place. But essentially, the way how I have, like, the episode, I guess the setup for the episode is that we have what I call the warm-up period, in which, you know, there'll be like some how should I say this? Some thoughtful questions for us to answer, or I'm not even gonna say thoughtful. Sometimes they're silly, but you know, they're just I'll say easy questions, again, intended to get us warmed up for all, like, whatever, you know, topics that we may happen to, you know, come across within the week. So yeah, you know, we will have the warm up section. You know, I got about 4 questions for the warm up section, and then, you know, after that, I got 2 articles that I happen to have come across on Hip Hop DX. Big shout outs to Hip Hop DX, because there's some big things going on just in general within the world, but especially as it pertains to the music world. So yeah, and I will say my apologies, y'all, in advance. I definitely try to pride myself on finding essentially news from many different sectors when it comes to let's say entertainment, politics, environment, and this time I only got stuff from the music world. But nonetheless, though, it's still good stuff all in all. So it is what it is. All right. But of course, before we even get started, all right, y'all know the whole spiel. All right. The spiel goes something like this. All right. 1, I thank y'all for pulling up. All right. I thank y'all for your time in advance. But for sure, all right, whenever we convene, whenever we come, you know, we have the talks, all right, we come through and we chop it up, you know, we kiki, we ha, all that other sort of jazz, man. All right, one thing is we always respect, honor, and acknowledge the fact that everybody is a king, queen, god, goddess, emperor, empress, boss, whatever. Everybody is great within their own rights, within their own capacity. Alright, now whether they know what that capacity is or not, that's what life's all about. I'm not gonna lie, that's what life is all about. But nonetheless, though, we respect that over here. Alright, and of course, whenever y'all pull up over here and we have the good conversations, the good dialogue that we typically have, alright, everybody, y'all make sure that y'all put on your crowns, alright? You wear it loud and proud for yourself, and you wear it loud and proud for who and what you represent, as well as to let the entire world know, alright, what's what. So, with that being said, allow me to go ahead and lead the way. Yes. This crown, very, very shiny, very, very heavy too. Alright? But nonetheless, though, it never gets old. It never gets old. And also, I will say, just before we even get started with the episode, all right, there are a couple things. All right, so one, I have like a camera set up right here. All right, of course, you know, hey, what's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? And then I have a camera set up here. All right, now this particular camera, all right, is going to have, I guess, it's going to catch what I call the cut up footage. So with this particular camera, all right, there's going to be times where like I stop the video, all right, particularly after the warm-up period, and then, you know, and then we'll go ahead and get into the actual research stuff, all right, or not even, I say it's the research stuff. I sometimes call it the hot topic stuff, but whatever it is that I happen to have searched on the internet for, that's, you know, we gonna get that. That's gonna be part 2. But for this particular camera up here, it's gonna catch everything from start till finish. Alright, so if y'all happen to, you know, for people on this particular camera, if you happen to see me look up, it's because I'm looking at the camera up here. And for the people, camera up here, if y'all happen to see me look down, it's because I'm looking down right here to the camera. And if I look off to the side, well, shit, I got shit all over the place, man. But don't worry about it. Everything's all good. Everything's all good. Alright, but let me stop talking. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Jeez Louise. I do a whole lot of going on and on, but whatever. Alright, I do, again, thank y'all so much in advance, alright, for your time, for your love and your support, alright, because I know that, listen, nothing's free in this world. Nothing's free in this world, so I appreciate it. But let me go ahead and, as much as I love me some Lil Wayne and Drake, let me go ahead and cut that off. But the very, very first question, actually, this is what I'm going to do, right? Typically, I try to go question for question, but because I know that I'm trying to get this out on IG, I'm trying to get this out on Facebook and Tumblr, all right? I'm just going to, I'm just going to mention all 4 questions right here, right now. Right, and we're gonna, you know, I'm gonna answer it one by one, but I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna like let it be known what these 4 questions are. So these 4 questions, right? The first one is, what is the difference between living and existing? Again, what is the difference between living and existing? All right. The second one is, do you think crying is a sign of strength and weakness? And then the third one. Oh, wow. I don't know why I just repeated that one. The third one was supposed to be something different, but it's ultimately the same question. Whatever. All right. The third one, the last one, and I guess, in fact, is, if you were a transformer, what vehicle would you transform into? All right. So those are not 4, the 3 questions. All right. So we have the difference between living and existing. All right. Is crying a strength of weakness or strength? And then, if you were a transformer, what vehicle would you transform into? All right. So, one, for any of those questions, y'all, listen. I'm trying to, you know, get some dialogue. I know at some point in time I will actually be able to like have y'all on, but you know, as for now, we're gonna do what we got to do. All right. But nonetheless, though, y'all, down in the comment section or down in my DMs or whatever, all right, y'all go ahead and answer the question. Let me know what y'all think. All right. But of course, I got my own answers. So we'll take it like one step at a time. Right. Oh yeah, and also I didn't even mention this too. All right, but this because I was you know, trying to do a whole bunch of other different stuff. This particular episode might be a shorter one at that. Ooh, shoot. But the first question: what is the difference between living and existing? The difference between living and existing. You know something funny? I think I may have already answered this question, but I'm trying to, because I have a response. The difference that I think between living and existing, I think it's just a means of, it almost seems, it like that question almost seems like, what's the difference between what's it called? What's the difference between listening and hearing? That's a, I don't know. I don't know. Obviously, like, there, in saying that, one is there's, I don't know, there's one that's perceived higher than the other. I don't know which one that is between listening and hearing. But when it comes to living and existing, I think the difference between those two is going to have to be, I think it's something within the realms of, I think, intentionality. I'm trying to think of. I'm trying to think exact what it was specifically that I mentioned last time. But my overall rationale, like my reasoning behind, like, you know, intentionality being the thing, is because, like, of course, like, I think of like existence as just like going through something day to day, and I guess intentionality, how does that tie into that? Just going through, just living life day by day, you know. It's just going through the motions. It's like there's no meaning in anything. It's just you simply doing it, you know. And it just sort of kind of being that. Whereas like with living, I think that's more so, it's like, okay, well, I think it's like, even if one was simply just like simply still doing said things, I think it would be like attributing meaning, or throwing something in there that's very, very meaningful. I think like one of the, like an example that I would use is like the past couple of summers, I have been working at Taco Bell, right? And it's been a great experience. It's been a great experience. Actually, I'm about to go back after I graduate, right? I'm gonna do a number of different things, but yeah, I'm gonna go back to that. But I think like it using that as an example, like existing would simply be like, you know, I guess me going through doing that, just doing, like, going day by day, you know, just okay, yeah, come in, you know, 9, you know, I come in at 10, leave at 3:30, whatever, blase, yeah, do my job, you know, all that other sort of shit, and just, you know, bam, that just sort of kind of be that. Whereas, like, I guess living is, I guess it would be what I actually did, which is like, I guess, finding ways to again, I don't know, I guess finding ways to spice things up, finding ways I've said the word said the word meaning like way too many times, but I would say that, like, this is something weird. I'm gonna let you guys know, and y'all probably can see, because, you know, like, it's you know, it's visible, you know, in the clothes that I wear, but like underneath, like, a lot of times, like, most of the time I wear suits, or in the instance of me going to work at Taco Bell, like, I would end up wearing, like, of course, the uniform, but underneath the uniform, I have like a whole new, like, a completely different outfit underneath there. All right, and it wouldn't be, I guess, you know, anything too much. It would be like my just regular stuff, you know. Like, I'd have like cotton shorts, you know, t-shirt, and a hoodie, or a sweater underneath, you know. And I guess, I don't know, and that in itself, like, that really helped me out mentally, psychologically, because, I don't know, I think especially like working fast food, it is very, very easy to get like caught up in the whole existing phase of just doing things, just going through the motions and all that other sort of jazz, and I don't know, there was a number of different things that I was doing to you know, of course, the whole wearing whatever it is that actually represented me underneath the uniform, that, I don't know, it just sort of kind of kept me in that mindset of, I guess, kept me from that existence mindset. I think that's another thing too that must also be stated. Like, the I guess this is not necessarily a difference, but like, it's essentially, hell, living in existence, hell, I think that's very tied into like both of those being like being a certain type of mindset, you know. I guess if you want to look at the whole fixed versus growth mindset comparison, existence very, very fixed. I'm gonna just throw out some words that like I associate with like just mere existence, like mundane, ordinary, bland. I don't even know if this is sauceless. I don't even I don't know for sure if that's the word, but like sauceless, just lacking, just whatever, just nothing, just and that's crazy to think like exist, like, because you know existence is the state of being, right? But like it's something about it that it's like it almost like, especially in comparison to living, is almost existence, you know, despite what it means, would feel like nothing in comparison to at least what I think living is, you know. And living is the whole, again, like I said, doing things to attribute, it's like just doing a whole bunch of things to throw. Okay, pause. I'm gonna just throw some more words that I associate with living now. Diversity, right? What else? Broad. Sauce. as opposed to sauceless. Sauce. What else? Spice. Of course, meaning, intentionality, but yeah, no. Also, I guess purpose as well. I guess I essentially would throw that in the mix. You know, especially going off of what I had already mentioned. You know, just that whole going day to day. You know, just doing. I guess, you know, just going through the motions. There isn't really a purpose in that. You know, or at least a purpose hasn't been identified yet. And then that living phase. You know, that the purpose has been identified, hence why all the regardless of what the practices are, you know, all of those different practices, all different I guess different demonstrations, different things of meaning, all of it connected to meaning, all of it connected to purpose. So I guess that's the difference between living and existence. Although I talked around it, is again, meaning, purpose, intentionality, and they're all synonymous with each other. They're all the same thing, but that is what I would say. All right. But I will go ahead. The second, we'll move on to the second question. All right. And also, yeah, by the way, y'all, big shout outs to Bucket List Journey, because they are the ones who you know, like they're like that particular website. That's where I happen to have come across many of these questions. And there's another source too that I will shout out. But yeah, and also just side note, all right, because my computer apparently is acting up, so we got to change the plans. I'm gonna just record. I'm gonna be, of course, you know, listen, we eye contact gonna be there, but yeah, no, I'm going to use this particular this particular computer to catch everything, and then I'll just I'll just trim. I'll cut the video up into, you know, many different segments, however many that I need. But yeah, that's I'm changing stuff up on the fly, y'all. I'm changing stuff up on the fly. But anyway, back to the regular scheduled programming. The second topic question, all right, the second warm up question that I got for us is: do you think crying is a sign of strength or weakness? All right, and again, y'all, let me know down in the comment section below. Now, do I think crying is a sign of strength and weakness? Or not or weakness. I guess for my particular thoughts, I guess, yeah, like, you know, I think crying is a sign of strength and weakness. Wow. Crickets. It's funny, like, I guess going off of, like, the one thing that stumped me at, even, like, despite me, like, that's my answer. It's one of those things where it's both. It just sort of kind of depends upon who it is that you happen to be around, you know, because the environment and the people that you happen to be around, that could, like, that the answer to that question could change. You know, now when I say this, y'all don't. I'm not trying to make it seem like I grew up. What's it called? I grew up in O Block, or I grew up in the, you know, them rough neighborhoods out in the West Coast. All right, but you know, it definitely I still grew up in the hood. So within that, matter of fact, I'm gonna say this. It's funny that I mention that, because nowadays the hood is where I keep saying the hood, aka where I grew up, is the way how it is now is not how it was back in the day. All right, it's not how it was back when I was growing up. It seemed it was much scarier then than it is now. I don't know what the hell whatever. Shit. People done went and did. I don't know, y'all. I don't even know. But at least, you know, the hood, my where it was that I grew up, you know, as I was coming up, yeah, no, crying, especially for, you know, me being a boy, me being a black boy, yeah, no, that was definitely a sign of weakness. If you go through and you do that, listen, everybody is gonna say that you being soft, man. Everybody, from homeboys to the pretty girls that you trying to impress, to your to uncles, cousin, whatever. Everybody, man. Listen, you out here, you tripping, you wilding, cause you need to get your shit in check. You know. Matter of fact, no. This I remember hearing this. So, and listen, pause. If I'm bugging, y'all, please let me know down in the comment section below. Please let me know if I'm bugging. But bro, listen, I remember hearing this shit a lot. Man, tighten up. Yo, homeboy, you need to tighten that shit up. Yo, listen, I remember that. I remember hearing that so often, man. So often. But yeah, no, it's definitely oh man. At least in some environments, it's a sign of weakness. And in that particular instance that I was just describing, I guess it was a form of weakness because of I think all of it's going to come down to, because of whatever thoughts and beliefs are held by the people that happen to be there. But it was definitely the case, because, you know, the belief was that, of course, you know, men strong, you know, Superman. That's basically the summation of what the idea of males, you know, whether it be boys, you know, young men in general. Superman is the summation of freaking everything that men were supposed to be. So again, if you went through and you crying is not really, you know, that it just doesn't go align with you know keeping your emotions in check, you know, being strong, being a breadwinner, being super active, being good with girls, all that. It just that just doesn't, it just, you know, didn't align with all of what was, I guess, embodied, or what was all entailed within that Superman idea. But and it's funny now, because that was the case for where it was that I grew up. And I know that a lot of you guys that are watching, a lot of you guys that are listening, y'all, I'm not describing something that's unique to me. Like, no, this is some, pardon my French, but this is some shit that we all, that, you know, there's plenty of environments, plenty of communities where that was the thing. but there's also like there's also some of those there's also communities, there's also spaces where crying is a form of strength. Crying is seen as a way of how what do they say now? I guess definitely a form of expression, and is definitely seen as something better than holding back the tears and bottling up all that emotion, and then it manifesting and essentially coming out, being displayed in other ways, i.e. anger and whichever other destructive ways, not only just to the person experiencing the emotions, but to everyone else who also happens to be within the vicinity or connected or related. It's do you think crying? Yeah, I guess going back to the question, I'm trying to think of more thoughts that I may have, but it would be seen as both. I know and it's funny too, because like I've seen, of course, the transition, like the I'll say FSU community up here, right? I'm not gonna sit up here. I'm not even gonna say just FSU community. I'll say FSU community, just the college community up here, the Tallahassee community. When I say Tallahassee community, I'll say college. Because I haven't seen all of Tallahassee. I've tried though. But I haven't seen all of Tallahassee. I can speak about the college community. The college community is not perfect. FSU community is not perfect. But there's been times where people have broken down and cried. Or people have shed a couple tears. People they got the crime. They were talking about something, and y'all know the voice people be making when they be crying. So there's been a couple times I've seen at events, where something like that has happened, for and for different reasons, sometimes in I guess in tears of joy, tears of frustration, tears of anger, tears of hopelessness, a whole bunch of things. But nonetheless, though, at least up here, or within the I'll say the college community, that has not been held against said person who shed those tears. All right, or at the very, or I'll say this, at the very least, I have not seen it be held against them. It's not like somebody like it's like I know this, right? Like from where I grew up, especially if man, I don't even mean to put it like this, because again, regardless of what gender that you happen to be, everybody has their own things that they go through. But crying was definitely seen as a girl thing. So if you were a guy and you happened and you had ended up crying, that's something that was held over your head. And don't let you. And I'll say this one, It took me a while, but I was definitely a late learner when it came to it. But like I was like one of those kids, like I was soft. I ended up having to, and I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I'm not hard now, but I had to become like more accustomed, more adjusted. That's the word. I had to become adjusted to the way that the community was, and but there were many different times I was crying for a number of different things. I was like, shit, I done messed around. I was riding on a bike. Somebody done bumped into me. I done crashed into some shit. I done took a hard fall. Sheesh, that hurt. That was held against me. Playing football, I get popped. Listen, I got my ass lit up. The wind was knocked out of me. I was hurt. I had to take a few minutes to get up. That was held. It's so that's it. And I guess that yeah, it's one of those things where if you get caught crying, like yeah, expect for that somebody to use that as ammo against you, or maybe or somebody just threat to use that as ammo against you to bring it up, and I guess to use it as a means of public humiliation, or public embarrassment. But that I have not seen that up here, in in the college community, especially the move now. And I'll just say that also may be the case back at where I grew up too. I need to spend more time there, but the move, it seems like the move now in society is to express your emotions or find healthy ways of doing so. So, I guess going back to the question, I know I've been talking all around. Do you think crying is a sign of strength and strength or weakness? In today's society, going off of what people say and what I've seen so far, it seems to be a strength. It seems to be a strength. But of course, overdoing it, could also work to one's detriment. Now, will people listen? Will people catch me crying? Hell to the motherfucking no. Hell no. Listen, or if people do, just know something. It was just know something real deep. Whatever it was. Whether it be a happy moment, sad moment, like whatever it was super super deep that I couldn't even hold it in no more. But yeah, I guess for the most part, like back growing up, it was a weakness. All right, and I think that it was the case. Damn, I don't even know, because it's tricky, because. And guys, this might be a little controversial. I still think it might be one of those things. Y'all, this might be a little controversial, but I still don't feel comfortable. Like even if I did cry, I would still expect for it to get held up against me. I would still expect for that, you know. I've seen that society's changed, but I don't think it's changed that damn much. I don't think it's changed that much. So I guess I'll just leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. It's definitely a little different. It's definitely a little different. To the degrees and extents have definitely changed between, maybe in previous times, crying, was a sign of weakness, and it's changed to the point where now it's, especially in today's time, it's very very debatable. Like just this segment of the conversation, very very debatable, very debatable. But also I'm answering this from the perspective of a heterosexual dude, so that's another thing too. So I don't know. But you know what? I'm gonna keep it pushing. I'm not gonna linger too far. All right. I'm not gonna remain on it too much more. We gonna move on to the third and final warm up question. The third and final warm up question, all right, that I have for y'all is: if you were a transformer, what vehicle would you turn into? All right, what vehicle would you turn into? And I will give a huge shout outs to the adult man. All right, big shout outs to the adult man, because that particular website is where I got this particular question from. Also, I want to keep reiterating this, y'all. All right. I know that I'm answering the questions, but y'all leave it down in the description below, or not description, in the comment section below. Hit me up in my DMs, hit me up in my social media. Let me know what y'all think about, about these questions, or at least, or also about my responses as well to the question, at hand. But if I were a transformer, I might take a little bit of time on this one. If I were a transformer, damn. If I were a transformer, Yeah, I got a little sidetracked because as I started thinking the transform, like I don't even know if it's Transformers, but I definitely know it's associated with Optimus Prime. There's like this one song every time that Optimus Prime gets in that mode and he's about to fuck shit up. There's this one instrumental that always plays. I don't know if y'all know it, but I'm not even gonna play it. I'm not gonna play it. I'm gonna stay focused. But if I were a Transformer, I know my answer. I'm just trying to figure out like how to best phrase it. Like if I were a Transformer, like of the ones that exist, I would be like a Bumblebee. I don't know the specific name for this. What this particular damn, I don't know what this Transformer's name was. Damn. Yo, what the yo? I'm blanking. It's not. I don't think it's Megatron. It's Galvatron or some shit, man. It's one of these movies. It is obviously one of these movies. It might be Transformers: Dark of the Moon. It's either Dark of the Moon, Revenge of the Fallen. One of those two movies. But there was a red sports car. There was a red sports car. Now, the actual Transformer was a Decepticon. But I would, yeah, I would, I guess in summation, I would be a sports car. I would be a sports car. I can't. I love Optimus Prime. If I had to be a character, I would be Optimus Prime. But also at the same time, though, I almost may have to renege on that because I don't want to be a fucking truck. No offense to truck drivers. No offense to anybody that rocks with and supports the trucks. But that's just not my stuff. I'm a super fast kind of person. So I definitely love I love the sports cars. But I was thinking of, I don't know. I may have to watch these movies again. I really may have to watch these movies again. Or I'm going to fucking search it up. But there is one dude, all right? He's like, not the original, what's it called? Not the original Megatron, but he's like Megatron reincarnated or something. Transformers, Rise of the Fallen. No, just Transformers. Just Transformers. Okay, hold up. Optimus. They still call him Megatron. What? Nah. Not Revenge of the Fallen. What about Dark of the Moon? I don't think that's it. Hold up, y'all. Okay. Oh, okay, y'all. Okay, so I found out a little bit of something. So, Mirage, apparently that's the name of the red sports car that I was talking about. All right, and let me just hold up. Transformers movies in general, because I'm really dedicated to finding it. Because they keep saying that his name is Megatron, but I don't think his name was Megatron. Who the fuck is Galvatron? What the where did I even get that name from? Where did I get that name from? Where did I get the name from? Who the fuck is Galvatron? Yo, y'all, I just confused myself. Who the fuck is y'all? Okay, for any of my Transformers fans out there, listen, it may click after I finish the episode. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know where I got the name. Galvatron exists. I don't know where I got it from though. Oh man. Okay, whatever. All right, I'm all over the place, y'all. I'm all over the place. But yeah, I would be a sports car. And I guess now if shifting the question a little bit, if I had to be a Transformer, I'd be Bumblebee. I would want to be Optimus Prime because he has, bro, I feel like in every fucking movie, every Transformers movie, he always has the clutch moments. But also at the same time, so Bumblebee is somewhat like involved in it. Okay. Let me see. It's like MJ. It's like MJ Scottie Pippen type shit. Like it's like, MJ's great. like MJ's great, but he's never won the ring without Scottie Pippen. You know, I say that to say, you know, Optimus Prime is great, but Bumblebee was somewhere in the mix doing a whole bunch of heroics his damn self. So it's like, okay. So I'll take it. Bumblebee. I not only that, yo, Bumblebee. I don't know what the fuck it is. It seems like every movie that I watch, there's some way that he grows. There's some way that he grows. I know that in the latest Transformers movie, he got his voice back. he turned Optimus Prime was turned evil. He turned Optimus Prime back into Optimus Prime. The good version. He got his voice back. Bumblebee's got this. He got this ability now to where like you could destroy him, like you could break his shit, but he could come, like he could put all, like you could, let's say you break off a door, you break off the wheels, whatever, right? He's got this ability now to where he could come, he could almost come back together like a Lego set or some shit. Like it's crazy. Listen, shout out my nigga Bumblebee. Shout out to Bumblebee. That's all I got to say, man. Big shout outs to Bumblebee. But okay, at this point, you know what? I would typically take a little bit of a break. You know what? I'm a power it out. I'm gonna take a little sip of drink. All right, y'all make sure that y'all take a sip of drink too. But I guess in this little couple of minutes, I will, you know, discuss how things is gonna be done. But hold up. Of course, I have like 2 articles that I happen to have come across from Hip Hop DX. All right, but what I'm thinking I'm going to do is like, damn, I'm perplexed. I'm really perplexed. Dang. Okay, so because guys, I want to do my best to try and get this out to as many different as many different spots as possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to like cut, like, I guess for the sake of it getting out on Spotify, on the podcasting streaming services, I'm going to cut the video into, like, it's going to be like the, what's it called? I'm going to cut it, like, part 1 essentially will be all the warm-up questions, and then part 2 will be all the research stuff, all the stuff that we had to look up, all right? And as far as, like, social media, Instagram, Facebook, Tumblr, all that other sort of jazz, the way how I'm going to cut it up, I'm going to cut it up by individual segments, like, I guess, individual sections, all right? So, like, the first section will be a video, the second one will be a video, the third one will be a video, the fourth, and so on and so forth. You guys get the picture. And then, hell, I'm gonna just get all, I might just throw all the fucking videos out on YouTube, man. Just throw all of them. Actually, nah. I'm gonna just upload the full episode out to YouTube. So that's how we gonna do it. That's how we gonna do it. All right. But anyway, enough of me talking about this crap. Enough of me talking about it. It could have been saved for later. Whatever. All right. We're gonna put it off. Right. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to the main stuff. All right. And the first article that I happen to have come across, I came up with my own little title for it. All right, that this particular title is "Everybody Getting Lit to the Weekend on the Weekend." All right. Now, the actual title of the article is "The Weeknd Makes History as Can't Feel My Face Goes Diamond." Y'all, diamond. All right. Now, again, this article comes from Hip Hop DX. All right. And the specific person who actually wrote the article, his name is Mark Elibert. And I'll say big shout outs to Mark Elibert. Big shout outs to Hip Hop DX. But specifically, specifically this particular gentleman, I will say, there's been countless amount of articles that I have happened to have read or have taken from Hip Hop DX, and he's written a lot of them. So big shout outs to Mark for putting in that grind, man. But Now, one also, if you guys would like, y'all also, if y'all would like to read the entire article, please hit up Hip Hop DX, or if y'all would like, I could provide you guys with the specific link, as well. Excuse me. I'll give you guys the link to the article, down in the description or somewhere down below. But I happen to have I got several quotes. I didn't get the entire article, but I got several quotes from this particular article that I wanted to fill you guys in on, because there is, again, good bit of information right here. All right, so the article starts off with, on Tuesday, December 6th, the Recording Industry Association of America, a.k.a. RIAA, awarded the Canadian singer a diamond plaque for his 2015 single, Can't Feel My Face, which has now moved 10 million units. I repeat, 10 million units. Alright, and then the song features on the Weeknd's second studio album, Beauty Behind the Madness, and is a fan favorite, having taken in over 1.2 billion YouTube streams overall. Alright, this isn't the first time that The Weeknd has earned a diamond plaque. He's done it 3 other times after his singles The Hills, Starboy, and Blinding Lights all hit the 10 million mark. The new milestone also makes The Weeknd the 3rd solo artist and 4th artist overall to achieve 4 diamond certifications. He is currently tied for 2nd place on the all-time list for most diamond plaques with Post Malone and Imagine Dragons. Alright. Bruno Mars leads the pack all-time with a record of 5 diamond singles. The Weeknd is also the first Canadian artist to score at least 4 diamond plaques. Fellow Toronto artist Drake currently has 3. Alright? So, of course, the generic question that I always pose at the end of the articles is, what are your thoughts? What are your, reactionary thoughts upon hearing the information proposed? And I had a number of them. All right, I'll go quote for quote. Right. First off, the first quote in which it mentioned that he ended up Can't Feel My Face moved 10 million units. One, big shout outs to The Weeknd. All right, because The Weeknd is pretty lit. He's pretty awesome. At the same time, this is not anything that y'all haven't known or whatever. He's pretty dope. Damn, Can't Feel My Face came out in 2015. Jeez Louise. Hell, before we know it, that's gonna be, bro. It's 7 years now. It's about to be 8 years old. I can't feel my face when I'm with you. Yo, I remember it being on Madden 17. Oh, what was it? It was, what the heck, bro? What the flip? Madden 17. I feel like it was on Madden 17. If not Madden 17, Madden 16 is one of those Maddens. And the song was busting. The song still is pretty dope, even to this day. So that honestly isn't surprising, but nonetheless, congratulations to The Weeknd. Excuse me. Congratulations to The Weeknd on that. Again, 1.2 billion YouTube streams overall. Pretty fire. Now, there were some things that I was also surprised by. All right. Now this next point, it didn't surprise me. His singles, The Hills, Starboy, and Blinding Lights all hit 10 million mark. Yeah, because those four songs, I'll say those are the most notable songs. At least no. The most notable song. Oh, excuse me. The most notable songs. I mean, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, they are the most notable songs, at least to me, that The Weeknd has made. Although they're not my favorite ones. They're not. Pause. Let me get it together. They are, like, these are amongst my favorite, right? If I had to rank them, like, I'll rank them in a little bit, but if I had to rank them, like, they would definitely be top 5. But above all, the four of them, I would have to say that Party Monster is my favorite. Party Monster is my favorite all time. I don't know. It's something about that song. It is. I don't think it was. I also can't forget about Crew Love. Definitely can't forget about Crew Love. Yeah, I'll put that at 6. But matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and rank them. I'm gonna go ahead and rank it. The list goes something like the list goes something like Party Monster first, Blinding Lights. Now I've mentioned this before in past episodes of the podcast, but Blinding Lights is the freaking bomb. Especially, listen, I don't know what it is, right? Like on the speakers, like Blinding Lights hits so much harder for me. Like, and for sure, like, let's say, like, there's been times where, like, I've been driving, I've been cool, the entire time. But, I'll have the radio playing and this song will come on and then it'll be like, doo. It starts off so epic, though. It starts off so epic. Ding, ding, doo, 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 doo. Yo, that, and then for whatever reason, I would have been chilling for the entire ride, right? But as soon as that song hits, I turn into fucking Speed Racer. I turn into the Vin Diesel. I turn into Rest in Peace his soul, Paul Walker. I'm like, ooh, yeah, boy. Yeah, this that Fast and Furious shit. Watch out. I'm out here lane switching. Skirt. Stop, go. Pulling all sorts of vehicular maneuvers that I thought I didn't even know I could pull before. Like, bro, come on, man. This song, that's one of them ones that it transforms you, man. Alright. I don't know if it does that for y'all, but at least it does it for me. Alright. But yeah, I would say Party, and that's crazy too, because that's crazy, because if that song if the song means that much to me, Party Monster better damn show me, bro. Fuck. Okay, let's say this: 1 and 2 interchangeably, Party Monster, and Blinding Lights. Put them in whatever order, 1 or 2, but they're either 1 or 2. Number 3, I would say The Hills. Number 4, Starboy. Damn, because I'm still thinking about Crew Love. All right, 5 and 6, interchange them. Crew Love and Can't Feel My Face. Interchange them. It don't matter, but it's still pretty up there for me. Ooh, hold up. Oh, for a moment, I was about to say, come on now. Come on, computer, don't do that. Y'all, I thought my computer crashed on me. But no, we still good. But damn. And then not excluding Party Monster, all 4 of those songs hit the 10 million mark. So he's got 4 diamond plaques. I did not know that. I mean, I knew that The Weeknd, he was great. I didn't know that he was like, I knew that he set records. I didn't know that it was like over the top, like, top of the leaderboards type shit. Like, I didn't know that, like, top of the leaderboards, bro. Jeez Louise. And then I didn't even know he was from Toronto. I didn't know he was Canadian. Now, if you told me to guess where, I couldn't guess. You know what? I guess pause. I guess it makes sense, because like I don't look at The Weeknd and see like Florida, California, New York. I don't see that. So I guess if I had to say anywhere, it would have to be Canada. But I didn't know for sure. There's a number of things I didn't know. Like on top of like not knowing that the Weeknd's got 4 diamond certifications. I didn't know that he was the third solo. He's the third solo artist to do this. I didn't even listen. I knew Post Malone was good. Hell, he's also top of the leaderboards type great too. I didn't freaking know that shit. Jeez Louise. And he's tied for second. He's tied for second, bro. What in the... And now, listen. You guys, like, if y'all happen to know the answer, please put it down in the comment section below. But like, okay, we know the Weeknd's 4 songs, but what are Post Malone's 4 songs? And that's not to say that Post Malone doesn't have any. No. I can name off some dope song. I'm going to name off some fire songs, but I wonder which ones like ended up doing it for Post Malone. What's it called? The ones that immediately come to mind. I don't think this is the specific name for the song, but Better Now. That's one of those songs that I always hear on the radio. So I could imagine that one being one of those diamond plaque songs for him. Congratulations. That was the first song that. Congratulations, White Iverson. Oh, damn. Count out the bands picking up. No rubber bands big enough. Chain is so heavy, can't pick it up. I came with a gang. A myriad. Yeah, bro. Listen, yeah, y'all. Motley Crue. I don't know. Listen. I don't think it. Motley Crue is diamond plaque. This is the funny thing. It seems like my favorite songs from these people. They're my favorite songs, but and they're great overall, but they not like, they not diamond, I guess not the diamond type, the diamond plaque type shit. They not that. So Motley Crue might not be it, or it might. I don't know. But yeah, no, Post Malone has got some, but I wonder which songs really did it. And then not only that, well, I mean, I guess it Bruno Mars, that doesn't surprise me. It seemed like it. I don't listen to a whole lot of Bruno Mars, but the songs that I did listen to him, like I guess listen that he was involved in, they were very, very popular. I know back when I was a kid, Grenade was very popular. Nothing on You with B.O.B. was very popular. Bob. that was pretty popular. Although this one, I'm a big. I'm okay, y'all. I'm trying to like put it into words. I like Bruno Mars. I think this is the thing, right? I don't think I appreciate Bruno Mars as much as I ought to. Not so much because I dislike him, but it's because I think his songs are overplayed. Actually, no, I'm not even going to say that it is. No, because I do indeed think that his songs are great. I just hate when people sing songs. I just don't think people know how to sing. Or like, it's something about it that really irks me. It's like, God damn it, this song has become so popular that people now want to sing it and people suck at singing. But nonetheless, though, I still do fuck with the songs. So, there's the one joint with Cardi B, Drippin' and Finesse. Uptown Funk, bro. Bruno Mars has got it, bro. Bruno Mars has got it. And then there's a couple other ones that I'm missing, but Bruno Mars is really that dude. So I guess that doesn't surprise me. And then not only that, what's it called? What was the one song that he ended up? This bitch got me paying the rent, like that one. And then there's another one. There's so many of them that I'm missing. But it seems like every time Bruno Mars, like every time I hear him, he's got a song that went super, super big. Like he knows how to write songs and he knows how to deliver them too. I mean that's pretty obvious. Okay, but I didn't know that The Weeknd had more than Drake. I didn't know. In my eyes, because like it seemed like Drake, he's always setting numbers. I was under the impression that Drake has like, maybe in comparison to other rappers, like Drake's numbers are like up here. But I thought just in general Drake's numbers like was like, I thought, okay, this was my impression. I think the way the separation gap that seems to be the case between, or at least, yeah, what seems to be the case, that put bold on seems, because it seems as though there's a separation gap between Drake and all the other rappers. Maybe, of course, there's others like Lil Wayne, Eminem, that either close the gap or the gap doesn't exist. But like that gap between Drake and the rest of the rap game, like I thought that was also the case between Drake and just everybody in general, because it's Drake nonetheless. Just like I could listen, I named the songs with Bruno Mars. I could name a whole bunch of freaking of Drake songs, bro. Just as I said that, Hotline Bling came in my head, and then what's it called? She said that she loved me. I told wait. She say, do you love me? I told her only partly. I only love my bed and my mama. I'm sorry. 50 dubs. Yo, Drake is so fucking. These musicians are so fucking fire, man. Yo, listen. Thank God for them all. But yeah, no, it was one of those things. This particular article. And you guys feel free to let me know what you guys think as well. Yo, I don't know what the heck it is. Every time that I talk for an extended period of time, I got a whole bunch of snot or whatever. But anyway, right? This is my thing. This article, it was, I guess, a perfect combination of, there were some things that I knew. I was like, okay, I knew that these songs were, like these songs, they're great. Like, I could see them being great enough to go diamond. But I did not know that, The Weeknd was so high up. And then I didn't know that he was above Drake too. What the fuck? I didn't know he was from Toronto. Sheesh. Although I feel like somebody may have told me that may have been like a trivia type thing that somebody told me at some point. But yeah, okay. Yeah. Well, also big shout outs to all the artists that I mentioned. and of course, even just because the article focuses on them. Again, big shout outs to The Weeknd. Thank y'all for all of these awesome and amazing works that y'all have created for us to enjoy from the time that they've been created and released all the way till, I guess, the end of time. If there is an end of time, I don't freaking know, but whatever, right? But we do have one last article, right? And this particular article is Tory Lanez is still in the thick of the woods. All right, Tory Lanez is still in the thick of the woods. That is the title that I ended up coming up with. Right now, I tried to do something a little witty, just like I did with the last one, but I don't know. Maybe it wasn't it. But anyway, Tory Lanez, the actual title is Tory Lanez handed third felony charge in Megan Thee Stallion's shooting case. All right. Now this again also comes from Hip Hop DX, and more specifically, this article was written by Michael Saponara. Big shout outs to Michael. And again, you guys feel if y'all want for me to provide the link, please let me know, and I got y'all with it down in the comment section, or I'll just update the description. But hold up, y'all. I see one more. Hold up. That was some nasty shit, y'all. That was some nasty shit, but whatever. We ended up getting it out of our system. But as with the last article, I took a number of quotes, but this is not the entire article. So there are some details that are missing. But I did happen to catch some of them. And if you would like to get the full thing, please hit up Hip Hop DX, or let me know that you want the link, and I'll go ahead and update the description for you. But I'm gonna just read off the quotes. The article started off with, according to Rolling Stone reporter Nancy Dillon, the prosecution has added a new felony charge for discharging a firearm with gross negligence during Monday's December 5th proceedings. Right. The charge carries a 6-year sentence, and if convicted, can still qualify as a deportable crime, with Lanez being a Canadian citizen. All right. In other words, if he gets convicted, wherever it is that he happens to be at, whether it be LA, whether it be out in Toronto, they can come and get him. Or he has to, they can come and get him. Canada can get him and send him back over. Either way, they could go get him. All right. Also, the third quote, he faces a minimum of 22 years and 8 months behind bars if convicted on all charges put forth against him. The others include felony assault with a semi-automatic firearm and carrying a loaded unregistered firearm in a vehicle. There are also lesser charges for inflicting great bodily injury. All right. The celebrity trial will begin on began on November 28th, with the jury selection process ongoing, and opening statements are reportedly slated for December 12th. Lanez was taken off house arrest ahead of trial and granted the green light to travel outside of his home so he can properly prepare for the case with his legal team. Okay. And so the, of course, generic question: what are the thoughts? What are the ideas? All right. What are the opinions? What are the considerations that are had or conceived upon coming across this particular information? And I'm really trying to think. I'm gonna go back and take a look at what I have here, but there's a couple of things. I'll say overall, I wanted to bring forth this to your guys' attention because I think this is something that's known by at least many of my whether it be followers or not followers, people who added me as a friend on IG or Facebook or Twitter, Tumblr, subscribers on YouTube. This is something, this is well known. I'm still a little on the fence. I don't know what y'all, I honestly, maybe I need to look more into it. I don't know what the fuck happened. Because I saw, again, there are other details within the article, outside of the ones that I had just read to you guys. But there's other details, like there was something where it said, something about how Meg Thee Stallion, got shot in both of her feet, or she suffered damage in both of her feet, and I don't know. I'm not insinuating, or at least on this point, I'm not insinuating anything, guys. But I'm not gonna hold you. I'm sitting up here. I'm scratching my head. I'm like, yo, I thought Cardi B, not Cardi B. I thought Meg Thee Stallion. I thought it was only one of her foot. One of her feet that got shot or was damaged. What the fuck? Both of them? When the hell was this decided? Like when did that detail get brought out? Because I was under the impression that it was just one foot. And then not only that, I'm still a little unsure. I know I heard of. Whoever it was that was in the vehicle with at the time that was going on, excuse me, I ended up hearing that they essentially did not how do I say this, let's just say they didn't, whatever it is that they said did not support what Meg Thee Stallion was saying. All right, I'm gonna say that. I don't even know. I really don't even know. I don't even know, y'all. I don't know what to. I guess that's my thing too. I guess I wanted to keep an eye on it. Y'all. somebody, y'all, please fill me in on the details about this particular case. I really don't know. I really don't know, because like when it first happened, I was like, oh shit, Tory, what the, bro? Come on, you know this is gonna be, bro. You gonna have to fight this for a while. That was my first initial thought. It was, you are gonna have to fight, like, regardless of if you, bro, I don't even know. I just thought, I was like, yeah, you're gonna have to fight this for a while. This luckily you got money, because you gonna need it. You are going to need it. And I don't know. I guess I'll say this, guys. I guess upon hearing it, I had a little bit of doubt, because, damn, I mean, jeez Louise. Yeah, y'all might get on me for this. I had a little doubt, because I saw, you know, when it was like, when news first broke out, you know, of course, everybody, you know, the image of everybody getting out the car, the police surrounding them, you know, and Cardi B, why do I keep saying Cardi B? Meg Thee Stallion, like, one of her feet, you know, was you know, it was bleeding, like, you know, somebody did some shit to it. But I don't know. I guess I had a little bit of doubt. And of course, a gun was, bro. I don't even know if they got the bullet. You know, they got the. I really don't even know. I was still, I guess it's one of these things. Either I was skeptical, or at the very least, I was just in shock and just couldn't believe, like, she got shot in the foot. Like, she got shot in the foot. And then I was like, yo, Meg must be pretty fucking strong to be, you know, she got shot in the foot and she's still standing. What the she got shot in the foot and she's still standing, bro. That's crazy. And then come to find out, you know, apparently, if what's revealed within this particular article is true, both feet got shot. What the fuck? Yeah, you got to be pretty goddamn strong, or pretty strong. Maybe a mix of them bullets. I guess they didn't hit the full impact. I don't know. I really. Y'all, that's my, I guess, let me just say this. That's my real question, y'all. Meg really got shot in the foot. Or really both of them. She really got shot in the foot? Like, come on, what the fuck? I'm still gonna keep saying that, because, like, maybe, I don't know. Maybe I didn't, again, I don't keep up with Tory. I don't keep up with Meg. You know, and so maybe I missed the whole recovery process, but to my knowledge, I didn't even know she undergone it. Maybe she did. I don't know. I guess that's my problem. I mean, I guess not problem. That's my question, right? One, what are the original details? What were the original details of the report that came out and all that other blase, all that other shit? How long was the recovery process? Because I don't know. Like, how long was the recovery process? Because, bro, you got shot in the foot? What the fuck? And I'll say this, and if that recovery, and if you know, if it's looking a little shaky, like a day or something, you mean you got shot in the foot and it took you like a day to, I don't know. There's a lot of pause. I got a lot of questions about this. And of course they could be solved just by, you know, me going through and doing, I should have looked into these, looked into, like, all the stuff that I'm asking questions on. I could have, you know, went and you know, looked into another article for that, but she really got shot in the foot. Somebody, what was the recovery time? That's my thing. What was the recovery time? Cause I don't know. I just got some questions. That's all. That's just, Y'all know the one. I'm not insinuating anything, right? I'm just that's just that pause, y'all. This is dead ass. That's a real genuine question. What was the recovery process, or how long was it? And overall, I get this is where I'm settled on. If Tory really did let that bitch go and shot Meg in the foot, then unfortunately it is what it is, man. May justice prevail. I don't know if he really did that, cause that's some hellified shit. I still don't even know what was the story. Listen, I know it's a typical celebrity type the fuck, man, just a whole bunch of drama, a whole bunch of shit going down. What the fuck even happened? Why was somebody harmed? What the fuck? What the fuck? That's my only thing. Just what the fuck overall? This is a big WTF. And the more that I see all these years. I see 6 years sentence, 22 years. This is a what the fuck? This wasn't even worth. I don't know why they did what they did. I don't know why there was a disagreement between the two. I don't know what the hell happened. This is a big what the fuck. Just what the fuck. Jeez Louise. All right. And if Tory happens to be innocent, I guess I say this many different times whenever there's something uncertain. But yeah, may he not get hit with any of this bullshit. May God protect him from that. Hey, just pause. I don't even know if it's one of the. Listen, whoever it is that's in the right, may God protect him. Let me just say that. All right. But even then, this don't even feel like nobody's in it. This just feels like I don't know. People have been fucking up. People, too many turnovers, man. Too many turnovers. That's where I'm at with this. It's and I don't even know if I want to go back and look at the original details, because I feel like the more that I go back and look at the details, the more questions that I'm going to have. Like, what the like, I'm still like, I'm gonna go back, look at the other details. I'm gonna still be like, what the fuck? Just come on. That's pause. Summarize everything that I had to say about this. WTF. Just WTF. Y'all let me know what y'all think. But just WTF. What? I'm not even gonna say it. Just WTF. WTF. Oh, man. Alright. And that is all that I have for you guys. Now, this is the part where I go ahead and I cut the music back on. Alright. Of course. She will. Alright. Now, again, that is all that I have for you guys. I am going to try to do another episode for y'all come Thursday. Don't hold me to it, because y'all know I'm graduating. Y'all know I'm graduating. And my people are coming in town. We supposed to be doing some things. So yeah. I'm excited. So yeah, there's that. And then of course, I still gotta write some songs. I still gotta get out this content when it comes to the gameplay. So, and as well as the news of the people. Your boy's all over the place per usual, but I guess it's all to be expected at this point. But I do thank y'all so much, alright, for tuning into this particular episode, alright. I definitely appreciate the love and support that you guys always show me on a consistent basis, whether y'all are checking out the videos on my social media pages, whether it be the YouTube, whether it be the gameplays, whether it be the music, whether it be the podcast, whatever it is. I appreciate all the love and the support, and I thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. Alright, but if y'all enjoyed, alright, y'all leave a like, y'all comment on, please definitely comment, because there's a number of questions, not even just within the Tory Lanez Meg Thee Stallion thing, but just overall in general, that I would love to get your guys' feedback, your guys' thoughts, your guys' opinions, your guys' ideas on, and I'm trying to think what else. Y'all also make sure that you share this with any and everybody, alright, because any and everybody definitely needs to know about what we got going on. And most importantly, make sure that you stay tuned, stay tapped in, and stay locked in, because over here, the juice never stops dripping. Alright? Alright. Now, I'll catch you guys later, but as always, peace, be easy, and stay blessed up.